Hi so lovelies, and welcome back to my channel, and today's segment is all about photo ready makeup. Today my friend Michelle stopped by to get her makeup done, and let's get started. So I am using a 201 BH Cosmetics brush to apply the NYX Concealer Correct and Contour palette in the shade Deep, and this is good for women of color. I am using the 35F MORPHE palette, and I'm using the 201 ELF brush to pat that eyeshadow on. And you always want to make sure you use patting motions instead of strokes. This way you will not have as much fallout. You can really get that eyeshadow to be defined. Keep patting, keep patting. This is the Crease ELF Brush, and it's pretty much explanatory. It's for your creases. It's a great brush to use if you want to do a smoky look. I'm still using the Morphe 35F Fall into Frost palette. Keep using circular motions to blend out the colors. Blending is key. I am using another fluff brush by ELF, and I am using this brush to tap on a little bit more color to darken her creases, to give her more definition, and to give her that almond shaped look. I'm just going to use a regular spoolie to comb out her eyebrows. Normally I would shape them and clean them up for her, but we were in kind of a hurry today. Now I'm using just a regular ELF angle brush, or you can use the 107 BH Cosmetics angle brush as well. That's one of my favorites. And I'm using that to fill in her eyebrows. And what I love most about this brush is that it gives you natural hair-like strokes. And I decided to use the powder for this look because pomade's a little harsh. Powder is more of a natural and subtle look, especially for photo shoots. And I'm using the powder from BH Cosmetics Brow Palette, which is my holy grail. That's the only palette I go to. I like it better than Anastasia or any other brand. And here I'm just using regular Scotch tape, and I start from the corner of her eyebrow and connect it to the corner of her eye. That way you have perfect even wings when you go to apply them. And I'm using Kiss Gel Eyeliner in black with an ELF angle brush. I am using just a flat headed brush to apply a deep brown eyeshadow under her eyes to give that smoky effect. And of course I'm using the 201 BH Cosmetics brush here again, and I am applying the same color that I used in the Contour NYX kit, or palette I should say. And make sure that is blended. Blend, 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 just keep blending. I just love her personality. She's so silly, I love her. Now I'm using the black Opal True Color foundation stick, which is one of my favorites. It just glides on in the color Nutmeg. And then I went over it with a Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush. Perfect for this video. It's called Photo Ready, and I didn't realize that until now. And the foundation is liquid form, and it's in the color Mocha. And this brush I'm using is just a flat foundation brush. I love these kind of brushes. It really presses in the foundation to the skin flawlessly. And I bought this brush at Target for about $7, but I don't know the brand because it doesn't say. I picked up a couple of them. Just make sure you blend, keep blending, keep blending. And always make sure that the neck is the same color as the face. And that's really how you want to match up your foundation, by the color of your neck. If you live by that rule, you will never have cake face. Always remember to spray. Spray, spray, spray. I just love her smile. Here I'm using a banana setting powder by Nye. Now, I don't always use setting powder in all of my looks, but if we are doing a photo shoot, or if they're going to be outside, or if it's a bride, I definitely use setting powder. There's just no other way to do it. Just take a fan brush after about a minute of setting and brush the remaining product. This is an MB47 MORPHE brush. I absolutely love this brush. It's just a flat, even brush, and it's perfect for getting close to the waterline with eyeshadow. And now we're just using regular mascara. Any kind will do. I am currently using the Mega Length Mascara by Wet n Wild, and it was $2.98, and it works just as good as my Urban Decay one that cost 20 bucks. I love her facial expressions. And now I'm just using a blush brush. I believe it was $2, and it's by ELF, of course. Can't go wrong with ELF. I'm using that to apply a little bit of color to her cheeks using MAC Raizin. And now I'm using MAC Melba blush. Melba is the holy grail of blushes. It works on any shade color, whether you are a woman of color or you're fair skinned. It is beautiful. It never fails me. If you are not sure what blush to ever use on a person, get Melba. Melba will work. And now I'm using one of my favorite actually, I'm telling a tale. I'm using my favorite highlighter by Sonia, Kashuk, in the shade Goddess, and it looks like they've been sunbathing in bronze, liquid gold, and diamond dust all day. It's so beautiful. It's my favorite. There she goes with that smile again. Love it. I love when my clients are fun. It makes my job fun. And here we're using the M572 Morphe brush. This is perfect for contouring. I don't know how I made it through all these years with contouring without this brush. And I actually use it to define the cheekbones on the cheek as well too. Here we're using some Ardell lashes and just regular lash glue. I could not find my lash appliers and I just had to do it by hand. But we got it. Just let that dry. Get it, girl. And here I'm using, my favorite brush. It is an M572 brush, and it is wonderful. It feels like feathers tapping your face. It's a wonderful finishing powder brush. And the finishing powder that I'm using is Soft Focus in the color Milk Chocolate, and it is literally like milk chocolate when you put it on. Using a little bit of lip balm to moisturize the lips. I always do that when I apply a matte lipstick because I hate that my lips feel like paper mache if I don't moisturize my lips. This color we're using is NYX Lingerie line, and it's in the color Satin Ribbon. And I'm using a NYX lip liner that's retractable in the color Cocoa. You want to line those lips and just blend, blend, blend. You can use a lip brush to blend. I normally just use my fingers. Of course, I spritz it down with alcohol first before you put your dirty little hands in somebody's face. Make sure they're clean, okay? And we're gonna finish this look with the setting spray. Always make sure you set before you step out. And that is it for this look, folks. And thanks again, my lovelies, for tuning in. And a special thanks to my lovely model, Michelle.